Hydraulic fluid is an excellent product to transfer pressure from the brake pedal to the wheel drums because it does not produce bubbles. Brake fluid delivers the driver's intent to slow down or stop immediately to the brakes. This messenger between the master and its slave cylinders must be able to handle over 1,000 psi of pressure, resist freezing and boiling temperatures, and prevent rust, corrosion, and deterioration throughout the braking system. With ABS, the brake fluid's job gets even tougher. The computerized ABS is much more sensitive to changes in hydraulic brake fluid than the rest of the brake system. So it's no surprise that anything under this much pressure, often getting pushed to its boiling and freezing point, can begin to break down. Also, brake fluid is glycol-based and extremely hygroscopic, as in thirsty for water. And that means it will absorb moisture from anywhere it can find it. When water is absorbed, the brake fluid is contaminated and ready to retire. With as little as 4% moisture, the brake fluid's wet boiling point can go below the federal DOT 3 limit. Once brake fluid boils, it no longer provides adequate lubrication and corrosion protection. By the time fluid has been in the system 3 years, it can easily deteriorate gradually enough that most drivers will barely notice the difference in their braking ability until they need it the most.
Care and adjustment of brakes is a serious and vital part of the serviceman's work.
The cast iron, steel, aluminum, and brass components of the brake system are susceptible to rust and corrosion, and many of the pneumatic parts can deteriorate with old brake fluid. This is why original equipment manufacturers recommend brake fluid replacement after so many years or miles. We can tell what condition brake fluid is in by testing it for moisture and the lack of corrosion inhibitors. By the color on this test strip, I see that this fluid is due for a change. And speaking of brakes, it's time for mine. I'll see ya.